The girls are fighting, the girls are fighting, the girls are fighting. This is like the most random fight I ever seen or altercation I've seen in a while. Simone Biles and Riley Gaines. It's just like, how did this happen? How did this happen? Before we begin today's video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you're notified whenever I post a new video. Follow me on my social media as we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers because we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. So we're going to go ahead and get straight into today's video. When I say that I disagree with Simone Biles, I disagree with her. I 100% disagree with her, hence probably why she ended up apologizing. This was like it was so random. I'm like, what in the world is going on? Because number one, Riley Gaines, I may not agree with all her political ideologies, but one thing about it, I love how she stands 10 toes down in regards to her personal experience, her personal testimony, and her standing up and saying like, I don't want this to be a reality for other women. And I give her props for that because I truly believe we're getting to the point where people are moving, number one, too comfortable. You're moving way too comfortable. And also, two, people are trying to speak for women, like biological women. Biological women are saying that we want to only compete against other biological women. Why is that a problem? Like, why is that a problem? I think people get so caught up in trying to be inclusive that they're actually being exclusive. I hope I said that correctly. Feelings is really going to be the downfall of this country because it's just like, I feel like a woman, so I want to play with her. Like, that's not right. That's not fair. By all means, I'm not for like transphobia. I am not for people who literally live and hate like transgender people. I think they're humans before any and anything. That's not what this is about. It's more about like, we cannot put your feelings on a pedestal and disregard reality. Like, it's not fair, it's not right, and it's not safe as well. So I actually believe with Riley Gaines' stance, we're going to go into a deeper dive. She quote tweeted a tweet that was unprovoked with a high school student. So I think that's where they're now saying the issue was, but we'll see. Let's begin.
Simone Biles is speaking out against former U.S. swimmer Riley Gaines for her recent anti-trans sports comments. On June 6th, Riley reshared a post on X by the Minnesota State High School League. The Champlin Park girls softball team, which includes a trans athlete, was celebrating a state championship, but the post's comment restrictions appeared to upset the former NCAA swimmer. "Comments off, LOL," Gaines wrote, "to be expected when your star player is a boy." Simone responded to Riley's comment, calling out the Nashville native's anti-transgender rhetoric. "You're truly sick. All of this campaigning because you lost a race. Straight up sore loser," Simone wrote in an X post. "You should be uplifting the trans community and perhaps finding a way to make sports inclusive or creating a new avenue where trans feel safe in sports." The most decorated gymnast of all time went on to say, quote, "One thing for sure is no one in sports is safe with you around." The conservative pundit and the Olympic champion continued to spar on social media, with Simone suggesting Riley should, quote, "bully someone their own size," adding, quote, "which would ironically be a male." Riley responded, in part calling Simone a male apologist at the expense of young girls' dreams. As of June 8th, Riley has continued to post about the situation on X, but it does not appear that Simone has posted any further. The former U.S. swimmer was reportedly among more than a dozen college athletes who sued the NCAA in March 2024 for allowing Leah Thomas, a transgender woman, to compete in the 2022 national championships. The lawsuit references several races that Leah competed in, including the 200-yard final, during which Riley and Leah tied for 5th place, but only Leah was awarded the trophy.
So yeah, I agree with Riley Gaines on this take. I actually do agree with Riley Gaines. Later, it didn't show on this video because this video is dated earlier, but Simone Biles did eventually apologize. She didn't necessarily do a direct apology to Riley Gaines, but she did an apology, like a general apology, I should say. I think Simone Biles, and it's crazy because I like Simone Biles. I think she is one of the best gymnasts this country has seen. Ooh, let me stop shaking this. I think she is one of the best gymnasts this country has seen. But a lot of it comes off as theatrical. It's like people say certain things because they feel like, oh, this is what vast majority of people want to hear. It's not. It's generally not. This is not 2012 or maybe even 2016. Like, people are really coming to their senses to where they're just like, I don't rock with this. And it hurts the Democratic Party, whether they want to believe it or not. I saw Eric Swalwell on Piers Morgan, and he was trying to insinuate, oh, this is not a major issue. People don't really care about this. This is only affecting like less than 3% of the population. It doesn't matter about, for me personally, it's not about the percentage of people that it affects. I'm trying to gauge out, what are your beliefs? Like, if you are someone who stands and believe like, okay, trans women and women, they should be playing in the same sports, trans men and trans and men should be playing the same sports, then that is me gauging out your other political beliefs. How serious am I going to take you as a politician? It's not necessarily, obviously, it's not the number one issue in the world. It's not the number one issue in the country. Like, people are trying to figure out how they're paying the bills, paying for daycare, et cetera, et cetera. However, that doesn't disregard the importance of this topic. I think Simone Biles said that thinking that this was like 2012, 2016, like, oh my gosh, we need to be inclusive, this and that third. Like, people are changing their thoughts. There is such a minority, but they're like so loud that you think that that's what the vast majority of people think, but it's not. It's not. And it's crazy because people who are Simone Biles' like biggest fans, I wouldn't even say biggest fans, but they were her fans. I was seeing TikTok videos. They even disagreed with her. Because it's such a contradiction. You cannot say that, not even protecting women, like that's one thing, but you cannot say, oh, we need to stand for women's rights. We need to we need to make sure that women have a voice in certain spaces. But then again, you're like interfering their space. You're speaking over them and their wants and their needs and desires. Like, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. It doesn't have to affect vast majority of the populations in order to acknowledge like this is not right. That's my take on it. Some people can argue and say like Riley Gaines, she shouldn't have quote tweeted that like unprovokedly. I think that's a fair argument, mainly because it was a high school team. So I can see where people come from when it comes to that angle. But overall, like just defending Simone Biles and just defending Simone Biles' take was just like, what are you saying? And the fact that she even equated her saying like, oh, pick on someone on your own side, that would be a man. It's just like, what? They're low-key the same stature. Simone Biles is probably more muscular than her, in my opinion. But it's just like, okay. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think that Simone Biles is wrong or right in this situation? Do you think she should have apologized? Should not have apologized? Let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you're notified whenever I post a new video. I love y'all all. God bless y'all. This is Uduak, connecting people with policy. Toodles!